Mama Africa, your children are home.
Hello, my name is Pablo and I'm a joint producer, a screenwriter, and also actor on the up-and-coming rom-com entitled My Love from Another Land. So this movie, this project is it's very unique in a lot of ways. It's something that it will make you laugh at times. It will make you possibly even cry at times. It has a good bit of action. There's some moments where you might feel anxious as well, but there's always going to be a lot of laughs mixed in. We hope it reaches out to a lot of different audiences around the world, and it's a very unique production. It's something that we've never done before. For example, I've never done film. This is the first time doing film, acting in film, producing film, writing screenplays for film. It's the first time. So it's been quite the experience, quite the learning curve. We've had to learn a lot, both Anu and I. We've had to learn a lot. Luckily, the director and co-producer that we work with, Kevin Johns Nabukenya, she's been helping us along the way, teaching us, preparing us, and really training us in a lot of these roles. So this production it's unique, as I mentioned, in many ways. One of, I guess, the main things is that it's a production from 3 countries. The producers, there are 3 of us. So I'm native-born American. My Anu, she's native-born Nigerian. And then the third producer, Kevin Johns Nabukenya, she's native-born Ugandan. So this is an American, Nigerian, Ugandan film, first of its kind in that respect. It's also first of its kind in the story itself. So without giving too much away, it's a story that has never been told. It's a story that involves a number of elements that exist in this world, but that many people are not familiar with. So bringing all of these together, and just kind of the idea that we're bringing together, the American, the Nigerian, and the Ugandan in itself can kind of give you a hint of what we might be looking at. But as a romantic comedy, you're going to have a lot of interesting elements, cultural elements. There's a lot of clashes that goes on, and there's a lot of misunderstandings, misconceptions, just based on the differences. And the differences in culture are very unique, and they're things that people may not always expect. So be ready for that. And the challenges, they were many. It was almost like boot camp. We were waking up at 5 a.m., finishing up some scenes around 10, 11 p.m. It was quite an intense time, but we learned a lot from it. As for some of the most challenging scenes, I think the most challenging for me was anything dealing with animals. So with animals, they have their own minds, they have their own thoughts about how they want to do things. And so when you're trying to kind of work with animals, it's difficult since you can't really communicate with them. So trying to be gentle with them, but also trying to understand how to make this particular scene that you have in mind work. So that, I think, was the most challenging for me. So again, I wanted to make some more shout outs to the entire crew, our fellow actors, because like I said, it was all new to us, all the different jobs, how big the crew could be, how many people are involved. We just didn't really know until the first day. And so being able to see everyone, meet everyone, see what everyone does, learn about their jobs, learn about what they do and how they worked so well together, and it was an amazing team. I could put out the names of everyone, but I would be here for a whole day talking about this and thanking each one. So I'll just say, as a team, everyone worked really, really well together. It was seamless. almost all the time. I don't think we ever had any issues between us, the crew, the cast. Everything worked very, very smoothly, except for external things. But everyone worked so well together. It was amazing. It was our first experience, but from what people told us, it's also not normal to have a crew and cast and everyone work this well together. And we could definitely feel it in the work that we were doing and the product that we're producing. It's amazing. It's just mind blowing. So I think it was a really good experience for us to be able to go to some of these locations, to be able to interact with some of these people, because we got a chance to work hand in hand, very closely, metidos in these communities in rural areas of Uganda. And it was really neat to be able to learn about their culture, about their daily living, even being able to spend time in their homes, learn about how they cook, how they think, how they live, even being able to play games with their children in the community, etc. It was just really amazing. The people were very welcoming, very kind in so many ways. It was just an amazing experience. And then having that alongside our co-workers and everyone that we were working together on this project, it was just the community in general was just amazing. And I think without that, it would have been a very, very difficult project. What made Anu and I write this script? What made all this come about? Well, like I mentioned, it was her idea to begin with, this concept, and we kind of just added to it, built on it. Kevin Johns Nabukenya, when she became involved, she also added some more realistic elements to it, kind of brought us down to earth with some things, and really made things fit well together. And so in the end, I guess what we really wanted to do was to break a lot of stereotypes and to break through a lot of walls that we have, cultural walls, where people can't even really see beyond their own kind of environment. And I'm not talking about just one culture or one group, but everyone, the entire world, to be able to kind of see beyond the walls that we kind of grew up in. And so this was a really kind of way of doing it in a fun way. So of teaching people about other cultures, about showing that people are people no matter who you are and where you are. And so this film kind of brings a lot of elements together and juxtaposes them and flips them in ways that hopefully will challenge the viewer to think outside the box, while at the same time giving them a good laugh and giving them good entertainment, and having moments of drama and things like that. So we hope that this movie will touch and will reach many, many people. As I mentioned before, we originally expected this to just be a small project that we were doing on our own, but now with the work that was put in, cast, crew, everyone, like I said, the community itself, all of that work that they put in, I think is going to make this something much bigger than we ever expected, maybe even bigger than we think now. And I think it will reach a lot of people, and I think it will have something for everyone. I think it will touch everyone in a different way and give them something different. So another unique part that we really enjoyed is that our whole family, so Anu and I and our children, our whole family is actually part of this production. So our children are even involved, and you'll get to see kind of where and how that comes about. But yeah, it's been really, really nice to be able to have the whole Familia Pablanu involved in this project.